Hello and welcome. I'm Nathan42 and this time we'll be modifying the 3D printer again to give it some light. Okay, so this is stage 3 of the design for what I want to do with the 3D printer. There isn't actually that much more that I want to do with the 3D printer in terms of things to do to make it better. So I'm getting near the end of the modification series for it. But that being said, there's a lot of different things that I can tweak with it, a lot of things that I can do with the printer to make it better, like perhaps put a switch on the front to switch it on and off, switch the fans around so that they're silent fans, which might include opening up the internal compartment, which I'm not sure if I should do or not, but we'll find out. And that also goes for putting the hub inside the 3D printer itself and allowing us to run this all from one cable to power the light, the camera, and the action. So without further ado, let's get on to the build. Okay, so what I did as well was I cut away a bit of the bottom of this, and now I've actually bent it forwards. So hopefully it will give a better view of the full print. I'll use either like a cable tie or something to hold the actual light up, so it'll be up there and stuck. It'll be plugged into a extension USB cable, which will go in here with that bit as well, and potentially, if all goes right, I can have it going down the inside of the 3D printer into a USB hub in the base, which will then connect up with the actual USB plug on the back of the printer and allow us to do that. So as you can see, the build went pretty well. I used a little engraver thing, I think it was, to cut out the gaps in the top bit up here. I have put a cable tie at the top here to hold it all together nicely. And as you can see, it is kind of just working, which is nice. And we've actually got it so that the wire goes up above the arm here. So what I'm hoping to do is actually go down into the base and actually have the hub there, and that will actually be the one thing that goes to the back plug, which will then allow you to plug the whole printer and the hub into the laptop. So it'll be one cable from the printer to the laptop, which will power all three things. Might need to be a USB 3 hub. I'm not fully sure on the power requirements for it, but hopefully it does work. print went okay, so yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it is at the moment. I'm not sure how long it will take to do the next part of the build. I've got a few other things I want to do before that, which are more important. When it comes to actually the 3D printer, I want to do I've been putting this off for way too long. It's a filament test between I'm going to do between the normal filament that came. I'm going to use the pink filament that I was using previously, which seems to have a really high extrude temperature. I don't know why, but for some reason it has that. Maybe there was an air hole in the bag or something, I'm not really sure, but I'll have to look into it. I'll try the other pink one, which is new, which hasn't been opened, to see if that prints well. And then I'll also try rigid ink filament, which they kindly sent over. If you want a sample of that stuff, you can go to the rigid.ink website and actually order a sample from there for free, and they'll send it out to you. I've got high hopes for it, so I'm really expecting good quality from that. So yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping that is something that I can actually switch to, because it does seem to have quite a lower printing temperature, which should hopefully work well with the fans. I don't know. Well, it's all down to testing really, but yeah, I'll try that. I want to try all 4 of them at the same temperature to see if they'll print, which will be at 200 degrees. Or if it doesn't print, maybe I'll try at 210. Because some of them don't print at that, some of them do. I'll probably print a Marvin for all 4 of them, and that is the next video anyway. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, let me know what you think, follow me on Twitter, that's @NateFootball2, and thanks for watching.